Hey everybody, it's Ian Cook with Cook Chiropractic. I'm going to go over a quick foam rolling technique for running, specific to the hips. This kind of follows up with my lacrosse ball technique that we've gone over for the lower back. But I'm seeing a lot more virtual 5Ks and half marathons happening, and a lot of running still happening outdoors. So this is the foam rolling technique I like to show my running patients. So it is a little more advanced, but if you're in pain, that means you're running a lot. So I highly recommend picking one of these up and starting to practice it. And like I said, it's more advanced, but if you're running that much, that means you're gonna need it. But you're basically gonna sit on the foam roller here first. What I like to do is isolate each hip one at a time. So I'll start on my right side like this, and I'll bring it up here and kind of figure 4 position to kind of open up that glute area, and just kind of lightly start there. And I kind of start on like the butt bone and kind of roll back to the top of the hip. And notice I'm positioning myself with my upper body nice and supported. Some people go to their elbow, and you just kind of lightly roll here. And it feels pretty good. I want you to spend a minute or two per side. But here's where the advancement for the runner starts coming. We're gonna start working on the hip flexors on the side and the front of the hip. So we're gonna turn down like this into the foam roller, and this is where it starts to get a little painful. You can see my back leg here. I wanna bring it forward, so then that way I have better support. I usually go to my elbow here because I don't like a lot of pressure, because it's a really tight area for me, and I hate running. So, but yeah, basically you don't wanna get into the IT band everyone talks about. That's more towards the back of the, or side of the knee, and top of the knee, but you wanna stick into that meat on the top of the hip. This is your TFL, and it hurts really bad. It's very sharp, so kind of just breathe into it, and you don't have to use it like a rolling pin, like you're kneading dough, and just go super quick. You just kind of want to breathe into it and use it real slow. And I'm doing it with my leg straight. I also like to bring my leg up so it's flexed, and also hit it and just get different fibers of the muscle that way. This hurts pretty good. You can turn into it this way. Start spider walking into it and rolling out the front of the hip here. It starts getting a little awkward positioning, but once you get that front of that TFL right into there and into the quad, it starts to get real good. So if you start foam rolling into your quad here, you might hit some speed bumps. That feels really good. If you find a little trigger point there, I like to bend my knee up, bring the heel to the butt, and roll a little bit more. And it always hurts. So it never gets any easier in my opinion. It's kind of the necessary evil you have to do if you are getting a lot of mileage in, which it sounds like everyone's doing, because of our situation for cardio is limited. So maybe 30 seconds to a minute on the side of the hip and the front of the hip and the quad. It's gonna take some practice. I recommend doing it every other day. I just ran this morning, so it hurt extra today. So I'll probably give it a rest tomorrow and just do some light stretching, and then try to do another foam rolling session the following day if you're feeling a little bit better. If you have any questions, shoot me a message. Try it out.